her issues with drinking and pills. Have you learned about how this has impacted viewers? Because it is so important to see a young person struggling, but also to come out on the other side.
Absolutely. Again, I think, you know, the time that we're living in, a lot of people are wrestling with their own personal demons because there's nobody else to wrestle with. You're just locked in your head. But, you know, much like we always wanted to make the chess scenes very different, it was incredibly important for the substance abuse scenes to be different because we wanted to show what it is that she was getting out of it, or what it was that she was trying to get out of it. And the thing about substance abuse is that it works for a period of time. That's why people do it. It works. And then eventually it stops working, and then it completely derails your life. But something that Scott and I talked a lot about at the very beginning was, in a lot of films that I've seen that tackle substance abuse, usually something really bombastic and loud happens, and it's like, this is your rock bottom. And there's a beautiful, heartbreaking line that Harry says, that Harry and Harry say to Beth, where he's like, you know, he'd just get quiet and he'd fall asleep in his clothes. And that reality of what it is to live with addiction, and that it's not this big rock and roll, you know, I got drunk on a plane and woke up and lost, you know, it's not that. It's like, no, it's you locked inside your house. Like it's that. And I think having that respect for the quiet sadness of it and the quiet despair, I think potentially people hadn't really seen that much of that, and it shone a light in a different way.
I very much agree, and it definitely avoided a lot of tropes that we've probably exhausted at this point on that front. And then finally, for anyone who, I don't know who this would be, but who hasn't discovered the show yet, what would you tell them to entice them to prioritize this and also make it what I would call like a family affair? I do think it's really important for fathers and mothers, or whatever form your family takes, to watch this with kids and say, look, you can do this. This is not just a character. You can pursue these types of dreams. So tell me a little bit how you feel and what you would tell people now to watch. Maybe I'll start with Mario.
Not that many people to tell